Hey, Capricorn, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your February 2022 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Capricorn and take a look at what your higher self and your inner child have to say. So just a friendly reminder, this is a general reading. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so right away here, we have listening for truth showing up from your higher self here. So I feel like a lot of you are really listening to your intuition. Some of you may have known about something for a while. Maybe you didn't trust your intuition, or maybe you knew something was kind of stirring up here that brought in possibly even a tower moment in your past here. I feel like you may have heard about something, or your intuition told you something wasn't quite right and it turned out to be correct. And we have after the storm. So again, there may have been a challenging time in your recent past here, or even the last month or the last year, where you did have stormy waters. There is storm clouds here, but I feel like you knew about something and now you're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. For those of you that maybe had some difficulties with career, with relationships, or any area of your life that was challenging, now you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And owls represent wisdom. They've gained clarity. Knowledge. So I feel like there was a situation in the past here that brought a lot of perspective to you. Next up, we have inspiration. I really love this because I feel like you're finally feeling inspired to go in a new direction. Now this can be creative passion, this can be career and money matters, it can be relationships. Whatever this is, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, Capricorn, but you're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're at the point now where you're feeling inspired, and I feel February is going to be a really powerful month for you to tune into your higher self, that true, authentic version of yourself that loves unconditionally, without judgment, and knows what is in your highest good here. So really beautiful energy. Some of you are creating at this time, and you're creating and manifesting something quite powerful in your life. Now we're going to take a look and see what your soul's messages are for you. What does your soul want you to question and know about your journey and about your path, especially in the month of February? So when we go into this February month here, sometimes we tend to look at external relationships, maybe love due to Valentine's Day, the love that we have in our life, or maybe the love that we do not have. But sometimes we fail to see the most important relationship in our lives, the ones that we have with ourselves. So I feel like you are definitely taking some time out this month to take care of yourself, whether you are in a relationship or not, and you're feeling quite inspired to go in a new direction is what I am sensing here. So let's take a look at what your soul wants you to question and work on, and how you can overcome anything in your life at this time. How can I be more flexible right now? What are you trying to control, Capricorn? Maybe it's time to let go. And we see this happening here of some sort of a tower moment or storm or challenge that showed up in your past, and how we can be flexible in releasing that energy. Let love move through you today, and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. And you have the truth card here. So you are trusting. You've gained the knowledge. You've gained a new perspective on this direction that you want to go now. And I feel like your intuition is really speaking to you highly about how to move forward with purpose. So remind yourself all day long, Capricorn, that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. And then stretch your body. Do some yoga. Stretch those hips, do some dancing, maybe do some stretching. So in order for you to free that mind, be more flexible in your thinking as well, it'll help for you to physically get flexible as well. Next up here, we have, how can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? We were just talking about this with the self-care piece. Some of you may tend to put others in front of yourself, or put others' needs or others, whether you want to do it or not. You may put yourself on the back burner here. So this month is all about you, Capricorn. It says growing our self-love is medicine to this world's broken heart. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. They're showing me that there may be somebody in your life, whether a past romantic partner, maybe a family member or a friend, where there is forgiveness and healing involved. And I feel like due to the situation, it may have taken a while for you to reflect inward and focus more on your own self-love. But I feel like you're coming out of this storm now. It says here, look at yourself with a grace filter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic and fill in that hole with your soul's truth, that you are infinite, you are loved, and that you are already there. Beautiful. So some of you may have been due to your inner childhood wounding, possibly, maybe even ego coming up, telling you you're not safe or you're not loved. But that is the furthest thing from the truth here, Capricorn. And your higher self wants you to know this. So listen. Again, listen for the truth. You can see here that there's a seashell. She's listening here, but it may be subtle. Your intuition sometimes can be subtle and you don't always acknowledge it due to pain, due to ego, or due to outside noises. So let's take a look here. Some of you, this has to do with money. What do I believe about money? Or excuse me, what do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation, Capricorn? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is just an energy. It ebbs and flows, and you are worthy of it. And it is your responsibility, Capricorn, to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Especially if there are big, bold things, Capricorn, that you want to do in your life, but you feel held back because of the restraints of money, maybe the lack of not enough, or childhood beliefs, limiting beliefs of needing to work really, really, really hard to make money. So it says, take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful for money because blank. So some of you may be looking at new ways to make money, or you may have had a difficult time regarding maybe a career, money, loss, or job that didn't pan out the way that you thought. For some of you, not all of you, this isn't specifically a money reading. It's more of a inner self reading, higher self and inner child. But I am feeling that some of you are really tuning into your self-worth. And remember, self-worth equals net worth as well. Let's take a look here. We have, what are the dominant emotions that run my life? How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin filling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. That's what you're doing this month here, Capricorn. You are opening up to inspiration. You're opening up to the idea of new things, new opportunities coming in for you. So Capricorn, lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match those desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? And we just talked about that as well with money. Do you feel or have the belief that you need to work really, 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 really hard to gain a buck or to make money? So this is definitely saying take a look and reprogram and re-examine the emotions that are most dominant in your energy at this time. So very beautiful messages here from your soul. I do recommend maybe jotting them down and journaling your answers, or really thinking about these, because your soul wants you to get rid of any of those ego-centered beliefs or experiences that weren't the best that you've been through in the past, not letting them hold you back. So now we're going to get a few messages here from your inner child. We'll take a look at where you are currently at, which does include ego at times. So we'll get a look at that. And then next we will take a look here at your higher self. What does your higher self want you to know about February? Okay, so your inner child, that piece of you that wants to bring joy, stability, happiness, sunshine, illumination. I really love this because you have the best cards for your inner child, which tells me you have been doing the healing. You have been doing the work. When we think of ourselves at a certain age, do you think of the challenges, Capricorn, that you were through, or maybe you had a very good childhood here? But we have the sunshine card showing up. This is about abundance, vitality, success. It's about creativity and inspiration. Also, imagination. A lot of you out there have a very beautiful, vivid imagination, and you're great manifestors. So the Sun card talks about enjoying your life, sharing it with others, good health. So you may be wanting to do something that you wanted to do as a child, maybe in your career, or some of you, this is about stepping into that inner child energy and bringing more joy and bringing more playfulness to your life. And that's what your inner child wants you to know, that it's okay to build stability in your life. Four of Wands is the energy of stability in your home and your relationships, especially if they were challenging at times. This is about your inner child saying it's okay to be safe. It's okay to be stable and to bring more happiness, fun, and joy in your life. And that's what your inner child wants here, is stability. We have Believe and Succeed, which is one of my favorite cards, the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands says that even if your egocentric self, or even if your inner child had pieces to work on, whether it was self-doubt, maybe you felt not good enough or felt like a failure, if you believe, you can succeed. So I really love the message from your inner child, because I feel like you're not letting it interfere with where you go from here. You're taking off, and you can see here that there's light, and there is success, and there's growth here, and you are the captain of your own ship, is what this is saying here. Six of Wands is about accomplishment. So a lot of you have really done the inner healing of the inner child, whether you realize it or not. I feel like you're not letting the past define who you are in the future. And if you feel like it is defining you, that's something you are working on overcoming, and your inner child here is saying that you will succeed. All right, now let's take a look at where you currently are at, and possibly what the ego is blocking for you. We have two eights showing up here. We have the Eight of Wands, which talks about success and growth. So you are wanting to move forward. You want things to change for the better here. You want growth in a specific area of your life, whether it's self-growth and healing, maybe it's career or money success here, or maybe this has to do with relationships. But I am getting a lot of Wands energy. So I feel like a lot of you are focusing on your inspiration, your creativity, your passion, your willpower. This is fire energy here. So right behind it, we have the Eight of Cups, or excuse me, the Eight of Swords. So your ego at times is feeling helpless and hopeless, saying, well, I'm never going to achieve the success that I want in my life. I'm never going to grow the way that I feel like I should be growing. Or maybe you feel like you should be in a higher place than you are currently. But remember, Capricorn, the message is that is the ego saying that you are helpless and hopeless. Your inner child, and I have a feeling your higher self, has a lot of wonderful, encouraging words to come in for you here. There's a lot of success and a lot of growth. Don't let your ego hold you back by saying that I'm not good enough, or I'm not as strong as I want to be at this point, or I'm not making enough money. This is also about healing those limiting beliefs around money as well. Take a look at the beliefs that you have from childhood. Maybe you didn't have a lot growing up, and you're feeling a little bit hopeless where you are at. But again, there is success here. So whatever it is that you're moving towards, whatever you feel inspired to do here, there will be success coming from it, especially in February. Let's take a look at what your higher self has for you. Oh, I love this. We have Seek the Truth here with the Seven of Swords energy. So the Seven of Swords is talking about you moving towards freedom. The Seven of Swords is about you being honest and truthful with who you are, not hiding behind a curtain, okay? Not being dishonest with yourself. And you have the Truth card. So there may have been a situation in the past where you didn't trust yourself to move forward. You didn't trust yourself to achieve such greatness because maybe you didn't believe it yourself here. But your higher self is saying you have what it takes to achieve, to accomplish, to move forward, to attract love, to attract money, success, abundance. Because right behind it, we have the Six of Cups. This is about your past. This is about you healing any childhood wounding. This is about your a second chance at life, a second chance to do something differently this way around with a brand new set of beliefs. And I love that this is showing up for you because it's saying you're getting honest with yourself. You're tuning into your higher self, that authentic version that loves you unconditionally, doesn't judge, and knows what's in your highest soul growth. So tune into that, because remember, the inner child and the higher self is you. This is energy. This is different versions of yourself here that at times that ego comes up and holds us back from really tuning into your higher self. But I feel like you are listening in the month of February. You're not holding back any longer. And this is about loving your inner child as well. Simply love. This, whether you are female or male, this is a version of himself, healing that inner child to move forward. I really like this for you, Capricorn. So let's take a look and see what your spirit guides, angels, helpers have for you here in February. I feel like a lot of you are wanting to really take a risk on something. You may be wanting to go back to school. Maybe you're wanting to put something out there on social media and you're afraid of how people might judge or how they might act. You may want to stand up for yourself in a relationship and you're scared of the consequence here. But stand your ground. I love it. So beautiful messages here. Let's dive in. You will be successful is what I'm hearing. Whatever you are doing here, Capricorn, where it's going to allow you to take that leap of faith, there will be success. Not only your inner child, but your higher self is pushing you, not pushing, but really inspiring you to take that leap of faith. Excuse me. Okay, we have stand your ground. Especially for those of you that really had that storm moment or that challenge, this is about you standing your ground. It says here, standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. Know that you can do it. And know that by doing so, you will be the victor. And that's what we were just talking about. You will be successful. There will be victorious triumph here. Chariot energy. There will be movement. There will be success. And you will be happy. Especially if you felt stuck in the storm for quite a while. Next, we have self-sabotage. Okay, so the self-sabotage energy, this is stems from the experiences that we've been through, maybe from childhood, maybe from past relationships, whatever it is, but we tend to take on, at times, our ego, acts of self-sabotage. It says here, Capricorn, when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So with the Seven of Swords energy, this is all about you being your true authentic self, not lying to yourself any longer, not telling yourself that it's not possible. It's all about self-sabotage here. So when you, again, learn how to get out of your own way, which is, I feel is what you are doing here in February, there's no stopping you. You're unstoppable here, and you're taking something all the way. And then lastly here, we have you are not alone. It says, we are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, which shows up here after the storm. However, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, your friends, and your guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. So during the challenge, you may have thought that spirit didn't have your back. You may have thought that the universe was out to get you, or you weren't sure why you were going through these challenges. Maybe you felt like you were the only one. Whatever this is here, Spirit is saying, we never left you. We walked beside you the whole time. And now you're going to see the valuable lessons that showed up for you. I feel like you, again, light at the end of the tunnel energy, and you're going to start to put the pieces together of why things happened the way that they did. And it's actually going to inspire you to move forward in a beautiful new direction here. So I really love it because they're actually illuminating, again, the Six of Wands, which is my favorite card here. This is you moving forward. This is you getting through any challenges and bringing success to your energy because of what you've been through. You know that people say sometimes when you work for something you really, really want, it means a lot more because you've put in the work versus somebody just handing something over. It doesn't mean as much. That's kind of the energy I'm getting from your reading here is even though this may not be necessarily a career or a passion project, although it could be, but it's about you putting in a lot of work, challenging yourself, but others challenging you as well to really achieve and conquer a goal or something that you want to move towards, but we're not sure how to. February, you're taking off. And I feel like you will be successful, but the important message here for you, Capricorn, is make sure you get out of your own way. Don't sabotage anything due to ego, due to lack of belief, or you feeling like you're not ready, because now is the time. February is going to be a big month for you to be flexible, to be kind to yourself, reprogram any limiting beliefs, and pay attention to your emotions. All right, Capricorn, beautiful messages here from your higher self and inner child. I hope they resonate for you. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, comment if you haven't already. And I'm sending all of you wonderful souls a lot of love and light. Till next time.